Hey guys, Kuzo here, back with another video. In this video today I'm going to be designing a new hero costume for Izuku. As some of you may know, this is part of my new redesign series I'm doing on my channel now. And I'm having a whole lot of fun with this series, and out of all the redesigns so far, I believe this is probably my favorite. So basically some of the things I was thinking about when I was going to make this redesign was trying to keep some of the shape aesthetics that are on his current costume, and not exact shape, but I mean like overall shape of the character. Kind of like how he has a shape of something around his neck, which is that weird metal thing that he has with the wiring and stuff. I think there's wiring at first, but I'm not sure if there's wiring now. But there's something up towards around his neck that can cover his chin a little bit, and it gives this neck cover vibe. And then the kind of big gloves feel, and also the high top boots that are over his knee feel. And you know, the gloves and the boots are design aesthetics for his costume that are actually relevant to his power and actually help his power out and stuff like that. Especially the boots, it helps, you know, protect his legs. So I wanted to make sure I kept that type of stuff, since it's actually part of his power and everything like that. The rest of it I just kind of play with. As for like design and kind of like, you know, shapes of things, I actually you know, put a chest plate on him, which he doesn't have, you know, in the actual series. It's more so just a fabric costume. The only things that aren't part of that fabric costume are the boots and gloves and maybe the thing around his neck. So here I decided to go more with an actual collar, and instead of the design aesthetic being the metal thing around his neck, I decided to give him 2 shoulder metal pads and then 2 chest plates. It kind of gave off a little bit of a plug suit vibe, which I kind of liked, and it gives off kind of like a warrior hero outfit vibe. The first thing that came into mind when I was doing the shoulder pads was kind of the same design aesthetic as Cloud from Final Fantasy, and I wanted to have that kind of feel. I didn't look up any reference or anything, but just from memory I remember it being cool metal shoulder pad with like protruding kind of like little metal pieces on it. And I thought the shoulder pads and chest plates would be just a cool addition to his costume, because, you know, the gloves and the boots are there for protection against his own power. And then I wanted to add the shoulder plates and the chest plates as protection from, you know, actual attacks coming at him. So really the only things that are exposed to injury would maybe be, you know, his whole mid part with his legs, his groin and his stomach, and then his arms and his head. Most of his arms. But right now with this costume, there's, you know, his legs, his torso, his stomach, and his arms. So I was trying to think a little bit more you know, strategic with it. Not that strategic, but there was some thought behind on why he would have the chest plates there. Not just for it looking cool, although I wanted to make it look cool. Later on you also see me put some little things hanging down from his right hand side, well, our right hand, his left hand side. You probably can't even tell him, oh, I'm doing it right now. It might just look like little things just hanging there, but I originally thought of them as little metal things that he could pull off and flick at his enemies. For any other character that would sound like a really weird thing to do, but since everyone knows he can flick really hard even when, you know, it's not at 100%, he could still probably flick it almost as fast as a bullet. And I thought it would be a really cool thing for like just quick long range you know, weaponry. And he could even, you know, learn how to flick it and ricochet across corners to hit people, just stuff like that. So that was just something kind of cool and fun I was thinking about with it. When I was designing this, I was contemplating if I wanted to actually put pouches on his sides and put pouches on the belt. I didn't want to put pouches all the way around the belt, so I made a compromise and put pouches. I put pouches more so on the side and a big one on the back, and kind of worked out kind of well. I did some things that went and connected to the top part of his suit, so it's not actually completely connected to its belt. It's connected to something else that's connected to his suit. So that's kind of what I was going for there. His gloves, on the other hand, are based on his newest gloves that look really cool. They're kind of big and bulky and have that circular-ish look. And then I added an extra step above that, and I don't really see any actual reason to have that extra piece above it. I just thought it would look cool. You know, I'm wondering when in the actual series he'll get a real costume design change. I know if there's been some costume design changes to his gloves and his boots, but other than that, I don't remember anything else too drastic that's been changed about his costume. I haven't caught up, so maybe there has been. Let me know if there has been. But so far, it's mostly just the gloves and the boots that I recall. But I also understand from a creator standpoint why you wouldn't want to drastically change the costume all of a sudden or too frequently, because you know you want to have some consistency and don't want to change things up too much, like how Naruto freaking wears the same clothes every day and how bad they probably smell. Unless he just has a whole wardrobe full of the same clothes, which, you know, most of the time is the case for the anime characters. Yeah, you don't want to change it up too much and too fast on the fans. But I definitely feel like he could have some cool revamp here soon. And like I said, maybe he already has and I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, it would be really cool to see that, because man, horikoshi has some really great design aesthetic. I really like the designs he does. I'm sure most of you have noticed based on the videos on this channel, I am a very big fan of My Hero Academia. And his style has definitely influenced my style in the past few years with, you know, line weight and just overall shape design of like faces and eyes and stuff like that. So I really love his style, and I really respect him as a creator. He is a master. And I'm actually really happy for him because, you know, he was gonna quit, or, you know, it's been said that he was gonna quit manga if, you know, My Hero Academia didn't work out, and bam, it did, because he had a really rough time getting to the point he's at now. He had a lot of failures and stuff like that, but I'm really glad that he gave it another shot and it took off, because dang, he's a really good creator. Yeah, so this design basically I had him trying to have like a standing there, very dominant standing there pose, because a lot of these redesigns I want to show a big portion of their body for the design and not have too much of a pose that will cover up to the design. But yeah, if you guys want to help support what I do on this channel, help support my artists, you guys can check me out on my Patreon, link in the description. Perks are like, you know, anime anatomy tutorials, illustration tutorials, and all that good stuff. But I'd like to take this time to thank my current Patreons: Ashley Elizabeth, Woody Olis, Heke Pelage, Sam Tinley, Wear My Crown, Daniil Hillier, Yulia Namikaze, Osu, Poetical Gore, Noah Henderson, Maracuzio, JT, Satoshi, Kaneen Morel, Person Smith, Alpha Dog Studios, JG, Malcolm X, Aaron McQuiston, Mark Locke, and Matera. You guys are the best Pensionobis there are, and help me be able to do what I do on this channel. I had a whole lot of fun doing this illustration, and I'm pretty satisfied with how it came out. Hope you guys like it too, and if you guys do, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you're new to this channel, like what you see, please subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified when each video comes out, and like always guys, if you're having a great day, see you in the next video.